All right, guys, College Silver Stacker here. I'm going to try and go quick with this one. So you guys have seen my government mint video. You guys have probably seen my why we stack silver and the supply and demand video about silver as well. If you haven't, go back and check those out. Those are very important. This video, we're going to focus in on some of the generics. Now, with government mint, and especially with generics, there is no way that I can possibly show you everything. So what I'm going to try and do is just share the fundamentals real quick. With generics, there's a few different categories. You've got stuff like your bars and your generic rounds. You've got that are just great for stacking. You've got other stuff that's got more collector value, like your silverbug islands, your hobo rounds, stuff like that has got a little bit more premium to it. And then you've got stuff like this that is artwork. This is still generic, technically, but the art value in it is fantastic and carries a huge premium because of the amount of work that goes into this. So this is the kind of stuff you're looking at. Now, when you want to get the most amount of ounces, you can do stuff like the 5-ounce sunshine bars. These are a great way to stack a lot of ounces in a small amount of space. The 10-ounce from Scottsdale Mint. These stackers will carry a premium because people just absolutely love being able to stack these in their safe. They lock on top of each other, make a seamless connection, and they even have a serial number. That adds a decent bit of premium to them right there. Oh, sorry, I can't get it to focus. There. So stuff like this is fantastic. Same idea, but even better is these Geyer bars. These Geyer 10-ounce bars, they come wrapped in plastic. They've got a serial number. They've got some security features on the back. If you take a black light, you can see the security feature, the year, and valid across them. So those are great. You've got stuff like the 10-ounce sunshine bars. You've got the 10-ounce year of whatever the year is. That's the year of the snake right there. So those are fantastic stuff. The other thing that you can do is if you've got a coin that you really like, but you don't want to pay the premium for the government coin, a lot of times you can find a generic. This is the American Silver Eagle, but it's the generic version from Sunshine Mint. It's called the Walking Liberty. This has got a proof-like finish on the back there. It's also got the Sunshine Mint security feature, but it does not have that dollar face value. So these generics will not have a government-backed face value. That's very important to remember. They follow the price of spot, usually. A lot of times you can find them from 69 cents to $1 over spot, but then you look at Silverbug Islands and you're going to be talking $5, $10, $8 over spot. You never know what is going to take off and be awesome, what the next collection is. You look at the Hobo rounds. Those are fantastic, and people are paying a huge premium for them. If you want something unique, you can find stuff like this horse bar. Again, this follows the spot price, but people will pay a premium for the artwork. Artwork has its own value, and that's up to the person. But if you're trying to stack the most amount of ounces in your collection, remember you're getting, each ounce is like 10 days hard human labor. And so being able to stack a lot in a small space, I mean, this right here, that's $160 easy right now in today's market. And I know it could easily be $250. So you've got this, you've got a car that needs repair. You sell this and you then have your money. It's a hard asset. It's physical savings right there, and you always have it. And if nothing else, some of these you can get premium. If nothing else, you can at least get the melt value out of them. So that's part of why we stack generics. There's so many options out there. These prospectors, I mean, just amazing artwork, only 69 cents over spot. You can't go wrong with that. And these kind of details will allow this to sell very quickly, very easily when you need it to. And that's the beauty of generics. They're not going to gain you a ton of money in the short run. You're not going to flip these for a profit necessarily. You may with something like the Silverbug Island. You may with something like the Hobo or, some of those more artwork based, But you got to understand that it's not the value of the metal that's going to get you the flip. It's the love and the collectability of the metal itself. Like these sharks, you may not be able to flip them right away, but if the right person comes along and absolutely loves the artwork in it, they're going to be willing to pay the premium for them. And so that's what you're looking for. Again, generics primarily are not meant for flipping. They can be flipped, but it's what you hold in your stack, and you're looking for the long term, the $50 mark. You know, we're at 16 something right now, so when we hit 50, yes, I'll sell my generics, or some of them anyway. And so that's why we collect them, to have the most amount of ounces for the least amount of money. So I hope you guys like this. Again, I can't share with you guys everything that's out there in generics because there's hundreds of thousands of them. I'll link some sources for you to find some great ones. Go out there, see what you like, try a few out. If you don't like it, sell it. You can find something else. That's the beauty of silver. You can always trade it for something better, for something different, and always keep it unique. Thank you guys so much for watching my channel. If you guys be interested in finding out where I got some of my stuff, Barely Living for the sharks, check out my description. I'll put that in there. And please comment, like, and subscribe. I love hearing from you guys. You all have a great night and a wonderful Memorial Day weekend. And on that note, to all of our soldiers, I thank you all for your service. But for this weekend, I want to say thank you to all of our fallen soldiers, the families of our fallen soldiers who have paid the ultimate sacrifice that we may still have freedom here in America. To all my overseas people, my viewers from overseas, please take a moment of silence to remember those men and women who have guarded your country and our country and who died and paid the ultimate sacrifice. That's what this weekend is all about. So thank you to our troops, but we will remember and never forget those that have given the ultimate sacrifice guarding our freedom. Thank you, and God bless.